Hey Ghouls and Creepy Dolls, it's Kirstie and welcome back to my channel. Right, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is that I'm so thankful that my Harry Potter series was quite successful, especially when it comes to the Hufflepuff. I'm very pleased with how successful that came out. It's still getting a couple of views, but it was the biggest viewed that I've had today, and it knocked my view count before Christmas that I wanted out of the park. So I am obsessed with you guys, and thank you very much for watching my videos and making what is the best hobby in the world just the best feeling. It seriously is so good when people see your videos and you know that like somebody in the world has took the time out of their day to spend time watching your video. I'm so touched. I think it's amazing. Right, anyway, that leads me on to the fact that I haven't finished my series. Basically, I only had Gryffindor left. I've done a Ravenclaw, I've done Slytherin, I've done Hufflepuff. Those are all on my profile, so if all on my channel, should I say. So if you guys want to go check those out, if you are in those houses, please do, because they are awesome. And basically, my whole reason for not doing Gryffindor is because there are so many videos of it on YouTube. It is probably the most biggest house of the Harry Potter franchise, and everybody likes to think they're a Gryffindor. Most of the people watching probably haven't been on Pottermore and housed themselves properly. They just tell everybody that they are a Gryffindor because you can buy the merchandise and you can buy Slytherin merchandise. But when it comes to Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, it's a bit slim in the department of things to buy that Harry Potter related. So if you're a huge fan and you're in those houses, it can be a struggle. So basically, because there's so many videos of Gryffindor and I already think everybody has got that covered, and I don't think I will be able to do anything grander than what's already there. There are some pretty good videos. So if you are a Gryffindor, please go and check those out. But also, having said that, if you guys do want me to do a Gryffindor video and you do want to see my take on Gryffindor, then if you just pop that in the comments below, I will do it. But obviously, because of that reason, I haven't done it. Yes, I did Slytherin, but I am a Slytherin myself, so I wanted to do a Slytherin look because I do wear a lot of green and black. So I wanted to do something to rep my house, so I repped my own and kind of didn't do the Gryffindors. So I'm sorry if you're a Gryffindor and you're watching this. If you really want me to do it, I will. So please don't hate me. Anyway, and that leads me on to my new series. My new series I am doing, I'm calling it Horror Movies on a Face, is what I'm going to go with. Basically, the whole series is basically wearable looks from some of my favourite horror movies that you can easily go out and wear, or you can wear them for Halloween, it's fine. But their skill level is very easy. You won't need to be a fully fledged makeup artist to pull these looks off. I have kept them pretty simple for you guys, and they're really easy to do with very few products. Really easy to do. Obviously, some of you may not have the skill level and you might still think it's hard, but just watch my video as many times as you need to, and you'll be able to do it. It's fine. I have done my 4 favourites. Basically, the 4 I've chosen are pretty much, I've done mainly the big ones, just because I am a huge horror fanatic and I adore all things horror. So yeah, what can I say? My room is black, just like my soul. But yeah, my favourite is what I'm going to kick off today's video with. I'm kicking off today's video with a look I've created based on the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Freddy Krueger is my favourite horror villain of all time, period. Period. I have designed 4 at the minute, but if there is some that you do want me to do and I haven't got them in the list, please leave them down below and I will create a look for you guys. and even add you along in the video, so thank you for it. The 4 I've chosen Saw, purely because I kind of like thrillery horror, and also like the mannequin. I want to do a cute mannequin wearable look where you don't have to walk around like a fully fledged mannequin. So if you wanted to go as something from Saw, but you don't have much in your closet, you could just chuck on a black cloak, should I say, and just wear black clothes and just wear this makeup, and people are going to know that you are definitely 100% the Saw mannequin or repping Saw. So yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street, I focused on Freddy Krueger's colours mainly for that video. I've also decided to do Scream and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So if there's, like, obviously Scream isn't that scary, but I feel like it is quite a big one that everyone wants to dress as for Halloween. So I chose Screams. Obviously, if you want to be Lady Scream, you can go ahead and do that. I know you can buy Lady Freddy Krueger costumes, so you can go ahead, wear this look today and just rock that outfit, and people are going to know that you are Lady Freddy Krueger, and that saves you having to do all special effects and things, because these videos will have 0 special effects in, because I'm not a special effects artist, I am just an obsessive makeup wearer. So yeah, anyway, I've gone far too over how many minutes I wanted to talk about this. I apologise. Let's get on with the video. Right guys, so today I'm going to make myself into a very cute wearable Freddy Krueger look. The things you're going to need for this video are, you're going to need a red, and a green eyeshadow. You're also going to need a transition shade, so like cream, brown, whatever you normally use to transition before you do your crease. You're going to need that, and you're going to just need a brown eyeliner, a red lipstick, obviously lashes if you wear them, just normal mascara if you don't. I will just be wearing normal mascara because, like I said, I'm making this easy. And not everyone can apply lashes. I struggle, and my eyes aren't the right shape. They just flick off. I don't know why. They do. Obviously, brown eyeliner, eyeliner for your waterline, and then a red lip, and also something to do a green lip with. If you don't have a green lipstick, then like a green eyeliner and a green eyeshadow will work, or you could just put clear lip gloss on and add green eyeshadow to it to make a matte green lipstick. So yeah, those are to save you guys some bucks. So I've already done my face as per usual. My eyebrows are on already, and I will put the products down below if anyone's interested in what products I use for my face. They will be down below, so check that out. Right guys, so I've previously already primed my eyes, so you're going to want to go ahead and grab the eyeshadow palette that you want to use first. I'm going to be using the SOPH palette from Makeup Revolution. It looks like this. It is gorgeous inside. Check that out. It's full of mattes and shimmers. Perfect transition shades are in this palette, and there is a gorgeous red, which I will be mixing with the red I currently have, and we're going to rock with it. So yeah, most of this makeup look will be cheap, or be able to be bought cheap. So yeah, I will tell you any alternatives if I know of any during the video, so bear with me. Right, for my transition shade today, I'm going to have a go at trying... Right, I'm going to try Pancakes first, and if that doesn't work on my skin tone, I'm going to go in with Iced Coffee, and I'll show you guys the shades now. Right, we've got Pancakes here, and we've got Iced Coffee here. So if this one doesn't work, this light one, then I'll use this one here. Right, straight away I can see Pancakes isn't going to work, so we're going to go in with Iced Coffee. Right. I now want to add a bit more depth to that, so I'm going to add the shade Pug, which is like a greyish ghouly brown, which is this brown here. And I'm going to rep Freddy's hat here, and I'm going to use the shade Mug Cake, which is this very warm brown tone. Right, so, and then you're just gonna blend that puppy out. I don't know why I say blend that puppy out, but it's kind of like Bob Ross when he says just a fluffy little cloud and beat the devil out of it when he talks about cleaning his brushes. Rest in peace, Bob. But yeah, I always say just blend the puppy out. So yeah. Right, you don't want to go too far out here because you're going to ruin the design that I've decided to do. So yeah, just do your crease. Don't do out of it. Right, we're going to go in and we're going to take a small brush. Preferably a squared one if you have. This is a squared brush. It just looks a bit weird at the minute because I used it to clean up my eyebrows. You're going to take a concealer and you're going to begin to cut your crease. Right, there we go. So I have cut my crease. I'm now just going to take a small packing brush just like this, really, just with a little bit of fluff but not too much, and I'm going to take a bright red shade. I'm using the shade C's from my Decay Full Spectrum palette, but I do know that MUA, the drugstore brand, do have a rainbowy type eyeshadow palette that they sell, so I think that is like £4 or £5 for the palette, so you could buy that, and I'm pretty sure there's a green in that as well, which you could use for this look also. Right, we're just going to pack on this bright red. Do not pull in the inside of your eye because you're going to need that for the next part of the design. Leave your inner corner free. Right, so I've packed on as much of this as I want to. It is coming off quite orange on camera, which is not what I wanted it to do. It's definitely a red in the palette, but because of that reason I'm going to add Danger from the SOPH palette. That is like a cranberry red shade, this one here. So I'm just packing that on. I'm going to take my blending brush again that I've just used and then blend the crease in with a little bit more Mug Cake. Right, so you'll be left with something like this. I'm going to just add a tiny amount of Rosewood, which is the next shade darker up of brown. Right, then what you're going to do is you're going to get a small brush, smallest you have, that's nice and soft, because it's going in your tear duct area, so you need a, I'm going to use this, it's stained from the last time I did my eyes, because it was a white brush. You're going to spray it with some setting spray or water if you don't have any, which is fine, because I'm a cheap makeup person, so I don't always have everything. And you're going to go in with any green shade you like. Right, it really doesn't matter blending right now, because we are going to go in with another green, because I want some highlight in my inner corner. So I'm going to use the Pine Tree shade in the SOPH palette, because according to Wes Craven, Freddy Krueger's jumper was designed with a Christmas jumper in mind. So right, in the end I went in with my finger because it was easier to apply the green shade. If you have a fluffy brush, just use it to get rid of the excess and fluff it away. Right, I'm now going to take another fluffy brush and I'm going to blend the green and the brown together with a little bit of rosewood on my brush to help. Apparently the green wasn't done being on my face. There we go. Right, I am going to use my original blending brush, and I'm going to add some more red into the brown. Right, I have gone under my eye with the red, and now I am just blending the green under my eye too. Right guys, I've now got the shadows where I want them. It's just a case of complete and utter blending. I am happy with that blend now. If you don't have a brown liquid liner, I guess you could use your eyebrow product if you don't mind losing a bit of pomade or whatever you use instead. So I'm going to be using Collection 2000 Fast Stroke eyeliner in the shade Brown 6. So we're going to give that a go. What you're going to do is you're going to do a simple wing to start with. Yeah, so we've done a winged eyeliner now. It just looks like this. I'm really not happy with the way this applied. Like, normally it's really good, but the more I fix it, the bigger the line gets, which is frustrating. Right, so anyway, ignore that. So guys, we have done the winged eyeliner, so we're just going to apply liner to our lower lash line. Using my favourite eyeliner, which is the Maybelline Master Smoky. Right guys, so that really does kind of bring the eyes in, just like that. Now I've done that, I'm able to smoke my eye shadow that I had underneath my lash line right up. Right, and now you have the option of leaving it like this, and then you could rock a simple red lip or the red and green lip that I'm doing, or you can go one more step and do this. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a liquid lipstick, a red one. You can use any one you want. Any brand that you like, you use. So go for it. I'm using a mixture of two. I'm using Jeffree Star's Unicorn Blood, and I'm also using Bourjois Paris's Rouge Edition Velvet in the shade Red Evolution. These have the coolest names. Literally, the nudie pink one I have is Nude Year's Eve. They have such a cool name. Right, anyway, what you're going to want now is you're going to want a very, very thin brush. So I guess we are going to use my old eyebrow brush. Where are you? I always keep brushes when they're no longer fit for purpose for the thing they're designed for. I always keep them for something else. Because obviously this brush has started to go a bit sparse now, so the bristles have gone elsewhere. So I just use it for things like this. Right, I'm just going to pack the end of the brush full of product. What you're going to do now is anywhere at the side of your eye, whatever you're happy with, you're going to create 4 like kind of cuts. Right, don't worry about what length or what width they are, because they wouldn't be even. They're cuts with a knife. So yeah, we're going to use this just to pack on the Fresh Blood colour. So this is what the Red Evolution's for. It's the Fresh Blood simulation, I guess. Right, and then we're going to take an even thinner brush. I have this brush, so I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use my Unicorn Blood, because this is a very, very dark blood red. We're going to use this to symbolise coagulated blood, which is like old blood, basically. Right, I've then added that, and that's added a bit more depth, but I want more depth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black eyeliner, a pencil one, and we're going to go in between the cuts to make it very obvious that there are 4 cuts. So just work with it until you're happy. I think they look good now, so I'm going to leave it like that. Right, and now I'm going to show you the lips, and then I'm going to go away and do the other eye and come back for the final look. So yeah, we're going to take the red lip liner that we've been using. We're going to line our top lip with it. Right, then we're going to use Unicorn Blood. Don't close your lips if you can help it for a second. Right, and then you're going to line your bottom lip with a green liner. And then you're going to... Oh my god. Then you're going to apply green lipstick to the bottom lip. You can't really see that liner at all. I hate this lip kit. It's Trick by Kylie and it's awful. It's not very pigmented at all, but I'm just using it to apply a base to put eyeshadows on top of. I did buy this off eBay, so it's probably not real. So yeah, you're going to want to take a green eyeshadow now and apply it on top of the green lipstick. Right, so now I'm just going to neaten up. Right guys, so I'm going to go and do my other eye and pop back. And yeah, we'll do the final look. Hi guys. Hey ghouls and creepy dolls, so welcome back. This is the final result. I've added mascara and I did the other eye, that's all I've done. I did this eye different because I felt it added more character to the look. Apologies if you can hear that. It is hailing and raining at the same time. Scottish weather, go figure. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. So this would be perfect if you are allergic to latex and want to go as Freddy Krueger or Mrs. Freddy for Halloween. The costumes are cute. You can buy the Mrs. Freddy everywhere. So yeah, this is an idea for people that still look cute and glamorous, but you know, Halloweeny. So as I said at the beginning of this video, this is the start of my Halloween series of horror movies on my face. So yeah, this is my rep for Freddy Krueger. I absolutely love Freddy Krueger and I hope you guys love this as much as I do. If you're new to my channel, please stick around because it's going to be a fun year. I've only been doing this for a month, so yeah, stick around. It's going to get real cool. If you have any ideas, any horror movies that you want me to represent during this series, pop them down below. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Be nice to each other. Bye guys.